Hey guys, what's up? Toboloco here. Welcome back to the 2022 FIFA World Cup DLC for FIFA 23. And today we're going to start our our randomized run. Time to shuffle the teams around, start doing some non-qualified teams maybe, and do some teams that are qualified but shuffling the groups. And today I've decided to do Saudi Arabia. Why? Because Saudi Arabia picked up a massive win against Argentina a few days ago, or whenever this video comes out. Like, that is one of the biggest shocks we've had at a World Cup for a while, and credit to Saudi Arabia because they played well, and the goal that they scored as well, the guy just literally turns around, boots it, and it goes straight into the back of the net. Argentina couldn't do anything about it, and yeah, fantastic by Saudi Arabia to shake up the group. I don't mean that in the sense of like a shake as in the Saudi Sheikh, but yeah, I guess you can make that joke if you really want to. But we're going to do Saudi Arabia today on our first randomized run, so it's not going to be the exact same as Group C. So if you are disappointed in that, I'm really sorry, but we've already done Group C with Poland. So in 3, 2, 1, boom. And we are in a group with Iceland, Scotland and Iran. I'll take that group any day. That's a nice looking group. So this is my first randomized run, and because we won with Ghana the other day, I'm actually going to bump up the difficulty to legendary. And because the group is quite favourable, I'd say. Well, not favourable, it's just sort of like there's no big boys in there, if you know what I mean. So we will do legendary difficulty today and see how I get on. My first legendary run with Saudi Arabia. Let's get to it. Maybe Iceland might struggle in this one with the heat. I don't know if the game has that kind of mechanic. I highly doubt it. I highly doubt EA even considered that going into this DLC. But we'll see how we do against them. I don't know how close Iceland came to 2022 qualifying. Yeah, I'm really not sure. I really didn't follow Iceland. I think that Iceland have had their time now on the international stage. What I mean by that is, like, they had their time in 2016, obviously qualified in 2018, but yeah, they're just starting to fall away now. Their window is sort of like, in my opinion, gone. I don't know if the camera will screw me over or not. I'm still not used to the camera, so if anybody can just tell me in the comments what the better camera thing is, then I'd love to hear it. Iceland, they go for it. Good save. And already Iceland have a chance. If you want my prediction for this run for Saudi Arabia, I'm going to say round of 16. I'm going to be confident and say round of 16. I think that we should be beating Iceland here. And maybe Iran will be the hardest one. Being a non-qualified team, Iceland shouldn't have too good stats, I would say. But, you know, we got to be careful. This injured guy is going to be a liability. I think we might need to take him off right now. He is injured. He won't run it off, I don't think. No, Iceland score! I got in front of it, but they scored, and Iceland have taken the lead. And I'm not sure who that is. I saw it on the bottom, but I'm not sure. Oh, Amarson. Omarson, is that how you say it? Ilias Amarson scores to make it 1-0 to Iceland. And it was quite a tight angle, but he still managed to get the shot off. Crossed in by Iceland, and that's gone in. The goalkeepers had a bit of a howler, and we're already 2-0 down. Already I can see legendary difficulty being very difficult. I mean, of course, it's legendary difficulty, but why did the Saudi keeper do that? Why did he... I mean, it was right in front of him, and I guess the power of the shot lifted it over him. 2-0 down already. Not the best start in the world. Here we go, Iceland going through, and they scored again! What is up with this Saudi defence? We're 3-0 down in the 36th minute, and Iceland have done it again. Oh no, man, this is horrible. Oh my goodness. Another injury, are you kidding me? Well, what an appalling start this has been to this first legendary run on this game. Literally, we are 3-0 down already. I've been playing terribly. Aldorasi, or whatever his name is. Go on, good ball. And that's a great shot. That's 3-1. We've managed to go forward and score with Saudi Arabia. And at least we got something. Maybe it could be the stepping stone to get back into the game. They go for it again, and good save. We're making Iceland look like world beaters in this group. Oh, that's a great save. I don't know how Iceland got in front of that, really, but all right, it's another corner. We're pushing forward. Can this guy go forward now? Yeah. There's an opportunity here for Saudi Arabia, and they score again. That's 3-2. Now, can we maybe get the ball off of Iceland quickly and score? We scored 2 goals on Legendary, so competitive, but I still think that Iceland have finished it already. Like, they were too good in this first half, and we were really slow to get into the game. Very good goal there, just passing it across the goal and tapping it in. I'm literally committing so much, but Iceland there just got off the shot, and I think they're just going to mess about with it here. I'm going ultra attacking just in case I get the corner off. No! Oh, of course they do! Of course they do. They finished the game off. It's 4-2. Oh, no. Like, I was thinking to myself, head the ball out, go on a massive counter attack and hit them, you know, when they're not expecting it. But they scored and it's 4-2. Well, we lost against Iceland. I mean, I guess, you know, my first loss to a non-qualified team, but I don't know, man. It's just... Oh, they still got the thunderclap in there. That's still cool that EA kept that in there. Our second match for Saudi Arabia is against Iran. This is a big match. I imagine these two are massive rivals in real life, in Asian qualifying and just general, you know? Like when these two meet, it's going to be a fiery affair. We got the white kits on, and you have to say, Saudi Arabia's kits this year are so nice. The green one and the white one as well. The white one looks so clean. Like, how do they get these, like, decent kits, like, all the time? Like, they're kind of, like, a bit like Nigeria now, aren't they? Like, Nigeria release really nice kits. Through ball here. Oh, lovely ball. Turn. Go for the shot. Oh, yes, we scored. Nice one. And that is 1-0 to Saudi Arabia already in the 7th minute. Lovely. Absolutely lovely curl there from number 10. And, yeah, the Saudis are going wild in the crowd. They're beating Iran 1-0 so far. I don't know where the intensity has gone for Iran, but maybe they're just a little bit less intense than what Iceland were. Iceland really came out the gates really strong, didn't they? And they almost scored there, but great save by Al-Owais. And there's someone injured on the floor here for Iran. It's Taremi. That's not a good loss for Iran. They need him up front. Uh-oh, Iran pressing and just over the bar. Crossed in, go for the header, and oh, it's a decent one, but the goalkeeper was set. It's half time. We're 1-0 up against Iran right now. Good result so far. I'll take that any day, especially when we got blown away by Iceland in the first half. So, yeah, different contrast, and I like it so far from Saudi Arabia. Iran have gone through here, and what a save. They could have scored that, but no, denied by the Saudi keeper. Saudi Arabia pushing, and a great save by the Iranian goalkeeper. I think it's just going to end 1-0, to be honest. Hasn't been the most entertaining of games. And that's it. We've beaten our rivals Iran only by 1 goal. They made it hard, but we come out with the 3 points in the second group stage match. Now we need to go on and beat Scotland. That's your table then. So Scotland are top with 4 points. Iceland have 3 points. Saudi Arabia have 3 as well. And Iran have 1 point as well. Scotland and Iceland had a thrilling game, but Scotland come away 3-2 winners. Huge match coming up for Saudi Arabia against Scotland. If Scotland win, they comfortably go through. I don't know where the flag's gone. It's just randomly disappeared. I said at the start it was favourable, but now I've changed my mind after that loss against Iceland. I'm a little bit scared of this match now, and I don't really want to be embarrassed by Scotland. Crossing by Scotland, they got it, and they score. That was such a good move, because my goalkeeper came out for it, and they just passed it straight to number 7, and he just shot and scored. Like, what was that all about? I just want to see that again. Crossed in, and yeah, the goalkeeper stepped out, and yeah, there was nothing you can do on that. Oh my God, man. Scotland are just playing so well. Look at that. I mean, they just put it wide, but they're just absolutely destroying me possession-wise. Every little deflection just takes it back to Scotland, and that's the most annoying part of the whole experience, I guess. Dykes, he's gone through and he scores. Couldn't even catch him up. What was that all about? My defender slowed down and Dykes was just able to go through and score like that. This is embarrassing. And I've missed it, and again they almost score. Every 10 minutes at the moment, Scotland seems to be going through and almost scoring. Oh no, look at this. Just fabulous play by Scotland. I just can't deal with it. I cannot deal with this barrage of Scottish attack. And this happened with Iceland as well. I think the computer just basically just does these really super quick passes. We saw it on world class difficulty where they just move the ball around so quick and you can't react to it. How are you supposed to play this game on legendary difficulty? This is embarrassing. 3-0 down to Scotland. Terrible, terrible result. Scotland are probably one of the worst international teams of all time. And like, we're losing 3-0 against them. Oh my goodness. It's just ridiculous how fast Scotland moved the ball around. I can't even get the ball out of my own half. It's embarrassing. It really is. I thought that we could be competitive against this side, you know, maybe grab a couple of goals, but we haven't done that at all. We really haven't. Come on. Come on. Yes, we scored. That's another late goal, but again, Saudi Arabia always seem to like warm up towards the end of the match when Scotland are tired. I don't know why they're going wild about it. There's no comeback here, unfortunately, Saudi Arabia. There's me foolishly thinking I was ready for legendary difficulty, and I can't even get out of a group with Iceland, Iran, and Scotland in there. That's it. We lost 3-1 to Scotland. Horrible performance from Saudi Arabia. I mean, that group was up for the taking, and we completely failed to capitalise on it. Iceland gave us a good hiding in the first half, and then Scotland did the same. We beat Iran though. I guess that's something. That's what the table looks like then. So we finished dead last. Iran actually squeezed into the round of 16 with a 4-1 win over Iceland. So yeah, I mean, we finished on the same points as Iceland, so that wasn't that bad, but I wish I could have done better with Saudi Arabia. So since the game does not simulate to the end, those are your teams for the next round. And I really hope that you enjoyed this Saudi Arabia run on the 2022 World Cup DLC. I'm sorry the run wasn't a good one, but let's hope that Saudi Arabia can pick up some more points in the group stage and reach the round of 16 in real life. And yeah, if you did enjoy this one, give it a like and subscribe. Keep it loco as always, and I'll see you again for the next video.